there in YouTube land.
Welcome back.
Today we are going to start our new little series of Halloween makeups for October.
So, kind of a bi-weekly thing. We'll have our usual upload, but we also have the additional content with a different makeup look to follow that upload. So, in honor of our werewolves and the blue moon, we have a look today that I'm going to do on Dani that is inspired by the blue moon.
So we'll change the camera angle and get into it, and we'll be right back.
Alright, so basically when we start this look, I'm just outlining it in a simple black pencil. And then we would go from there. Regardless if you follow the natural brow or not, you will eventually follow that line. And as you kind of work yourself outward, I'm going to kind of bring these little swirls down. So remember, you're just working kind of that line of the eyebrow. And then eventually we will go back in with a liquid eyeliner and make these more defined, because you want this to flow really, really well. Kind of like you would do for just a scroll. To make sure you have, a decent black eyeliner just for your basics.
A gel eyeliner might work really well with the brush too.
This look does take a little bit of time, because eventually we're going to go in and shade it with all sorts of nice colors. And I start with kind of the eyebrow look first, because that's going to set the stage for the remaining look. So now, kind of following this line with the eyebrow, I'm going to come down and we'll actually start a little bit of scroll work here. Sharpen my pencil in between. anytime you do this kind of work, it's just laying the basic foundation first. Then you can go back and get as fun as you want with it. There's no right or wrong way. Because eventually this will all come out with shading. Try an angle here. This is one of those rare holidays where we actually get a blue moon.
We haven't had one in quite a while.
No, we haven't. At the rate 2020 has been going. The blue moon seems like a cool idea. We hope.
Yeah.
And now the fun part with this. So this is the part that takes a bit of time, and it is the shading. So I use a lot of angled brushes around here for this stuff. And the good thing with black eyeliner is that you can really play with color. And you can do whatever you like in terms of shading. I'm starting from kind of a darker shade and working out. Of course, you can use different mediums for this. You can use eyeliner, pencils, whatever you want. Gives you a chance to get out all of your sparkly blues. Poor Dani has to deal with me using her head as kind of my rest.
Doesn't bother me.
Now, obviously, you kind of want to work a little bit with your person's facial shape and size. You don't want to take up their whole face. That would suck for everybody involved. That was me moving my art paper, sorry. Maybe there's no right or wrong way to do this. It's just kind of having fun. All the different colors you think of for celestial bodies. And you can always go back and redefine things. It's not a big deal. So basically I am just shading with all sorts of blues and turquoise and a little bit of pearlescent white. If you want to get fancier, by all means. This is probably what, the first time I've ever done a look on you?
Yeah. Luckily for you, I'm not a very twitchy person when it comes to makeup.
Yes. If you have one that is, get and hold still. This one takes a bit of time.
We have a mutual friend that I don't think you could do this on. Anytime you touch her eyes, she starts watering profusely and can't help but blink.
So now we're going to switch up a little bit of the angle, and I'm going to move a little bit more into the screen and try not to block you to do the other side. Alright, so you kind of saw how we did the first side, or the first eyebrow. So all you do is just continue your swirl work and then shade it in. They don't have to match perfectly, it's just blues. So now we're going to work on the rest of the eye, kind of matching it up to what we want it to be. It's very hard putting eyeliner on someone else.
Feel like I can do that part.
Yes, I don't. In the case of not, poking Dani in the eye, she's going to do her own.
I need a mirror. Okay.
So for this look, we kind of want it to point down a little bit off of the eye into the nose region.
I really wish they would make these to where you don't have to shake them all the time.
Where it's a constant flow.
Yes. So like that?
Yep.
Okay.
And the fun part about
this... There's a
this...
sweep on the other side, right?
Yes.
The cat eye. Okay.
Yep. Just kind of do a cat eye. And from here we'll just play with some more blues and some colors.
This is going horribly.
Makeup is never perfect on the first round, people.
It's actually, this liner is actually just not, I think we might have actually gotten a defective liner.
I think we did. Want to try the other
I mean,
one?
yeah, because that's literally not flowing properly.
No, it's not. Which is unusual
for
this particular brand. Which, whatever.
Yeah, this is much better. Yeah, that's better.
Much better. Even when I started putting that on, I was just like, what is this problem? I'm going to kill Dani with, eyeliner by accident.
That's why it's a good thing that we always have more products on hand. Unfortunately, this is also me doing eyeliner without a magnifying mirror, so... I don't know where the cap
will
is.
work. No matter what, you can always fix whatever with other things.
Because I'm pretty blind without magnification.
So this look, you kind of want either a dark blue or a black. I'm going to start with kind of a dark blue. Just kind of get in there, and I'm going to do it all over the eye with this. I'm starting with the dark blue first, and then I'm going to move into black, and I'll show you why you want to do that. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye while we're at it. We're going to come back with more of our black and make it more defined. blend it out and blend it up into the blue a little bit. Think of the night sky and what the moon is really sitting in. So it's all blacks and blues and some pretty turquoises. Now, the reason why you want a black is that if you have a highlighter, it makes this blue really easy to do. And then we kind of just add to it with another shade of blue that we used on the upper. I almost want it to be almost a peacock look. And that is the upper eye to the blue moon.
Now, one thing that we're doing to make this a little bit easier is that there's a lady on Instagram who does a lot of really amazing like makeup looks and photography and everything. She has a company called Magic Markings, and they have these stickers that you can put on your face,
Yep.
all different types. Anyhow, we have moon
Moons.
stickers. So that's going to make this part super easy.
So, if you have the skills to draw a perfect moon, yay! If you don't, and you're kind of sweating that your moon is going to look like something else, get these. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a blue moon.
Yep. So, if you want to try and do something like this, you can also add like really cool like blue lips or black lips or whatever
Yep.
you'd want to do. Super fun stuff.
So, one thing that we were going to do is I have a couple different shades.
Yeah.
So Dani's going to put the base shade on, and then I'm going to tamp on a different shade just on top to kind of highlight. And you can get as elaborate as you want with scroll work. You can go the whole face. I do very minimal with these looks, because I want other things to be highlighted on the face, which we'll use a bit of highlighter here in a second too.
The only disadvantage is that some of these crazier colors you end up having to use multiple layers.
Yeah. So you don't want to, you know, pay attention to what you're getting in terms of blues.
There we go.
That should do. And then you can just go in either with a highlighter, or if you have kind of a topper type situation, just go in, kind of highlight some areas on the lip. This look is a lot of shading, a lot of color, a lot of shades. And it's whatever shade you want to use. You could even go with a silver lip with this if you want. Now for the cheeks, I highly just recommend for this look a highlighter. Now I use my fingers to kind of highlight in. Like I'm doing with the upper look. I'm going to shade a little bit. And it just kind of brings out a moonlit night.
So there we have it. So if you want to recreate this look, you kind of have the whole layout of how you do it. It'd be really fun if you had like a blue wig or like a gray wig and you could really offset everything.
Yeah, blues, silvers. I used pearlescent whites for a lot of my highlighting areas. You can use silver in the same manner.
So you can see how this turned out.
It's not hard, it's just a little bit time consuming. Remember, when you're doing scroll work, provide yourself a base. For this look, it's the eyebrow, and you can just move however you want and however elaborately you want.
And you can even like change like the sweep of the eyebrow. We did kind of like a basic normal type of eyebrow, but you could do like some sort of extreme arch and like do all types of things. It's pretty much, you know, the world of makeup is your oyster, to use like an old cliche.
Yes.
So, till next time.